This is Eleanor. Eleanor calved out about 2.5 to 3 weeks ago, was doing great, but has had reduced feed intake in the past 24 hours to not even wanting to eat her grain this morning. So we have to figure things out. With temperature is good, heart rate is good, respiration great, no sign of a DA, a displaced abomasum. So we're going to go looking for ketosis. Ketosis is when the energy needs of a dairy cow are outpacing the energy intake. So basically, the body starts mobilizing and using fat. When fat breaks down, it releases these ketone bodies in the blood, which then build up and make you feel like crap. So if you know someone who's been on a keto diet, it's what they refer to as the keto flu. In this case, I don't think it's a case of she just didn't get enough food. I think it's a case of stress. It's been unbearably hot here. And so there's the stress of that. They tend to not eat as much when it's hot. So I think those are all factors. So we're going to, and it just tends to happen in high producing dairy cows when they're fresh. So we're going to check for ketosis. Let's go over treatment options of ketosis really quick. If we are mildly symptomatic and our blood work does not look bad, we go with propylene glycol, 12 ounces, down the hatch, once a day for 3 days, along with being drenched, and a vitamin B complex injection. If we're completely off our feed and our blood work shows that we're in pretty good ketosis, we go with IV dextrose with B12, B complex in the bottle, and you can also do a shot of dexamethasone along with it as well. So let's check her blood. I use a ketometer here. It's just a lot more accurate than the strips for me. It's easier to use. It doesn't leave me guessing. It gives me an exact number. So if you have a value of 1.2 on this or higher, whether or not you treat is kind of, there's a gray area. If it's 1.2 or high, a little, between 1.2 and 3, I guess I would say, and they're only mildly symptomatic, like say a cow came up at 1.4 and she was maybe just not eating completely well but finishing most of her stuff, I would just do the propylene glycol to start with the drench. When I start trending towards a value of 3, that's when the cow is in full ketosis and really needs to be treated more aggressively. So I'm gonna go grab my blood and put it in this ketometer, and we're gonna see what we're gonna do. All right, I drew blood, just need a little tiny bit from the cow that I'm checking for ketosis, so I'm gonna put this in the meter. So that is the correct code. Can't do this one-handed apparently. Okay, so once it starts with the blood drop, that tells me it's ready. And then I do find this one is a little bit finicky. Two and a half. So okay, with the value of 2.5, the threshold for this particular machine says if you're 3 and higher, that's full-on ketosis, and you should treat with the dextrose bottle. In this case, where she is 2.5, but she is very clinical and not really eating anything, we're going to go ahead with the dextrose bottle with an injection of the B complex in it and drench her with electrolytes, and we will go from there to see if she comes around. If she's mostly better but not quite there by tomorrow morning, what we'll do is give a couple doses of the propylene glycol and we'll recheck her blood work.